Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome to another edition of Chalk Talk with your host, me, JB. I have Spring Mills head coach, Coach Law. Welcome back. How are you doing?
Doing well out there trying to get squeeze one more practice in there, but I saw that doing well.
Hey, I understand, Coach. I was talking to some people today, and I said Spring Mills is the surprise of the state. You guys finish the season at 8-2, seventh seed in the playoffs. You get a home game. You got Spring Valley coming into town. You guys got the Eastern Panhandle excited. How do you feel about this year's success that you guys had so far?
One word, just proud. I mean, not just for myself, like I usually put that stuff back, but for the kids. Like the group of seniors we have right now came here as freshmen, and just getting a chance to watch them grow over the last 3 years, it's like the work they have put in has actually paid off. And that's something you can tell the generations up to come through this program. You live your time in that weight room, you put in the extra things that need to be done. These are the things that happen as a result of that.
It is the weight room. I tell people all the time, you win football games in the off season. And coach, I had a special opportunity to speak to your team this year. And I posed a question to you guys. I said, are you built right? And I think you guys have answered the question that you guys are built right. I just wanted to ask you guys and challenge you guys going into the season. You guys answered the question. You are definitely built right. The first thing that I think about, I'm in New York, and I'm sitting here and I click one and seeing you guys play against Martinsburg. I'm looking at score. You guys play Martinsburg pretty tight. You guys kept that a pretty close game. So to let me know, I was thinking, Spring Mills is built right. They are here and can really make a surprise splash in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we look at that game and it's like so many things that we done right, but just like any game, win or lose, you go back and you look. We missed opportunity there, and it was kind of nice. We had that bye week, and going into that, we had a chance to go back and fix some of those things that maybe we didn't do the way we wanted to, and really stay true to our identity.
Yeah, let's turn to Spring Valley. They come down. They're known as a playoff team. They're in there year in year out. What's one thing that you guys got to do to walk away Friday night with a win against a team that's really familiar with the playoffs and coming down to try to upset you? What is one thing you guys got to do to leave the game with a W?
Well, the biggest thing we've been talking about this week is don't panic. I think our team has done a good job with the adversity. They're going to make plays. They've got athletes up and down that roster. They're big, they're fast. But when something happens, something doesn't go our way, we cannot panic. We cannot just hit the panic button and start doing the things that we haven't done traditionally all year long. I look at defensively, we've got to know where number four is at. He's their guy. He's their playmaker. It's one of those things. Identify him, understand the formation, be aligned correctly. And those are small things that's going to help put us at least in a position to be where we want to be. And then offensively, we talk about all the time, stay ahead of the chain.
Yeah.
We're not necessarily built about being like, first and 15, first and 20. That's not what we need to do. So if we follow those things there, we at least put ourselves in a good opportunity to come out successful.
Hey, coach, I think you got a great game plan. Don't panic because we all know football is an up and down game, and they're going to make plays. You're going to make plays offensively. As an coordinator, I want to stay ahead of the chains, have a great first down, great second down. So I get it, and I just feel like if you guys just be who you are, you're 8-2 for a reason. You've put in the work, you put in the time. You're representing the Eastern Panhandle, and you guys are for real. Like you are a fairly new school compared to everybody else, but you guys have turned the corner, and that's just a testament to your program, to your athletes, to your coaching staff, the community buying in. So we're excited. So I want to just to come to the offensive side of the ball and ask you for one impact player that can probably make a difference in Friday night's contest.
Well, we typically hang our hat on Max Anderson. He's a guy who's going to be in charge of making those plays line of scrimmage. And then, I mean, ultimately, when something breaks down, Max uses his legs, his arm well enough to really bail us out, and it makes my job just a little bit easier because having a cuff like him, he can triply put you in a good situation.
Yeah, and special teams. How important is special teams going to play in this week's game? I know people say you win or lose ball games in special teams, but sometimes kids seem to get lax on special teams. How big of a role is it going to play in this week's game?
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, you take a playoff special team, especially with some of the deep have, that's the ball game. And then we kind of got woke up last week. We give up the opening kickoff to the 1 yard line against Hedgesville, and it kind of spoke things to what we've been seeing all year long. You can't take a break there.
Yeah.
You give up return or block punt. I mean, that'll change the game. Momentum swings. There's so many things that factor off just one play. So we spent a lot of time this week harping on special teams, kickoff, kick return, field goal, punt, all of those things. So just trying to stress the importance of just being locked in on those teams.
Well, Coach, like I said, I think you guys are the surprise team of the state, and you had a great season. So I wanted to end the session with one question. If you could describe your season in one word, what would it be?
That's a tough one. Oh man, yeah, you got me stumped here. Word. No, the one thing that comes to me is just the way this team has had an adversity. And I know it's not necessarily what you want, but
yeah,
it just seems like week in, week out, something comes up. But these guys just tend to find a way to pull through, to band together as brothers, and find a way to come out top. So,
I get it. Handling adversity is huge in football. Like I said, football is a sport like no other. Coach, you guys have taken it head on, and you hit your stride. We're so thankful that you're there, for the kids, and continue to be a big impact for the Eastern Panhandle. We hope everybody, tunes in to you guys Friday night. Spring Mills High School, Spring Valley, WVSSC playoffs is here, and you're in it. So we wish you the best of luck, and you can just continue to have a magical season, Coach.
Hey, I appreciate it, and thank you again for having me on here.
Of course, and hopefully we'll have you on next week after the big win.
Yeah. Have to go, man.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.